Hey there, folks. It is Snowhawk here. So we're starting off like this because I want to kind of explain something before I get into this upcoming video. I'm starting a new alt. This was supposed to be my new stream alt, the alt who would do all of the questing stuff on stream. However, as my internet has been uncooperative, this alt has been sitting around since for almost a month, waiting for me to start, and I haven't been able to. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start her as a recorded alt, as I normally would have on stream, because I was going to record these anyway. Now, what this means is you're going to have me like this sitting over there, and I will have a little button to turn myself off and on in cutscenes and things like that. This is going to be kind of like my usual recorded playthrough, but this is going to be the chatty version where I talk throughout and kind of give my thoughts throughout without gaps in where things are because I am obviously here. Now, how this is going to work is I am going to try to do these in about an hour-ish chunks, so they're not super duper long. But we shall see. And what I might do is basically just have a bunch of them that are lined up. Some of them might be a little shorter, some of them might be a little longer. It all depends on like where a good ending point is. And unlike with Nova in the past, what I will be doing also is I'm going to have this alt actually doing dailies on stream so you don't miss anything. So there will be achievements that I will get, and we will look and see what the achievements are and how to get them, and so on and so forth. And we'll grab stars and collectibles as we find them. So, because this is going to be kind of a hybrid recorded stream alt, that's what I'm just going to go ahead and do. And just everything is going to be recorded with her. So, without further ado, I'm going to swap onto the scene where you will see the gameplay. I need to push that button. And I am now back over here. I'm going to hide myself. And we're going to get into the game. I have not logged this character in at all. So you're going to see her. She does not have Star Rider, so there will be like the get Star Rider thing when it comes up. We'll deal with that afterwards. I'm doing this as an invite a friend so that when she gets to level 12, I will be able to have the newest invite a friend reward, or I can let it sit until the next one. But anyway, here we go into Star Stable Online with Linnea. Welcome to Jorvik. Home to an astonishing diversity of horse breeds. Discover mystery, mythology, and magic. Explore majestic scenery. Make friends and possibly foes. Experience everyday life and epic sagas. Ready? Your adventure starts now. Hi, Linnea. Welcome to Jorvik's riding camp. I'm Maya, the manager and lead instructor. Today we have 2 students starting together. Allow me to introduce you to each other. Linnea is new to Jorvik. Lisa moved here a while back, but she's been traveling lately. Hi, Linnea. It's a pleasure to meet you. This charming fellow is my horse, Starshine. I had, well, a scary experience when I was younger, but now that I have Starshine, I want to regain my confidence, and so I'm going to take a few lessons again. My mic is in the way of this, these windows, so I might have missed a few words here and there. This is the horse she'll be riding, Linnea. He's a Jorvik warmblood that has been stabled here by a generous sponsor, but we look for a permanent home. But the horse hasn't taken to anyone. It goes against the grain here to put a human and horse together if they don't share a strong bond. It's true. When I moved to Jorvik, people kept telling me that the bond between human and horse is stronger here than anywhere else in the world, and I've come to believe it. Most locals say that Jorvik's special relationship with horses is all thanks to Idine's gift, which is either Jorvesian mythology or the truth with a capital T, depending on who you talk to. The horse is acting very excited today. You can approach it, Linnea. Maybe you have the right touch to calm it down. Obviously, I don't have to move around. Forgot that I made this, like, generic bay horse. Wow, beautiful. Aw, Starshine. It reminds me of when we met. I'm going to turn myself back on. Congratulations, Linnea. Looks like you made a friend for life. The first thing you need to do is to mount your horse. Click on your horse to mount it. You definitely belong together. What name are you going to give your new companion? I was thinking Marzipan. Do you like it? That was a random name. It just popped up as Marzipan, and I was like, you know what? Sure. It's perfect. You and Marzipan are bound to have many fine adventures, Linnea. Alrighty, I can see that you are seated well. Have you spent time on a horse before? Yes. Great. We'll follow your pace so you can move through the lessons as you please. That does not change if you tell her no. Now, let's take Marzipan for a spin. I'm going to guess you are a full-on galloping kind of thrill seeker, but you have to walk before you can run. Am I right? Let's move through Marzipan's gates. Come on, let's do it together. Great. Everything that moves has to know how to stop. Right over here and stop as abruptly as you can. You and Marzipan are working really well together. Let's try something a little more challenging. First, I want you to pick up that bar over there. And then place it on the obstacle I've prepared. Sparkles indicate something of interest. We like sparkles. Excellent. I'm sure you can guess what's next. Now you will jump over the obstacle you just constructed. Lisa, please go first. Linnea, please follow. Great work. You finished today's lessons. I feel good about letting you out of the paddock. I really want you to meet our friend Alex. I have a strong feeling you will be good pals. Oh yeah, you'll love her. She makes me laugh till I snort. I'm putting up some obstacles in this paddock, so you two go and find her, and I'll catch you later. Oh, that's not Alex. That's Linda. What a fun surprise. I didn't know she was here as well. Okay. Sorry about that. I realized I forgot to turn my lights back on. Keep my lights on so that if my partner comes out, he can tell if I'm recording or not. Ah, Biodine's light. Alex, you scared me half to death. Haha, serves you right for ignoring me in favor of books again. Alex, be nice. And Linda, get your nose out of that book. I want you to both meet Linnea. We've already met. Hiya. When did you meet? Ages ago. Impossible. Seems to me Linnea is new to the camp. Huh. Strange. I guess I'm just experiencing a little deja vu. It's nice to meet you. Yes, it's nice to meet you, Linnea. Long time no see, Lisa. I'm here to help out at the camp. The horses always need to be fed and brushed, and Linda was supposed to join me before she got stuck in yet another book. So now my tasks include bothering her as well. So you can say, nice to meet you both, or let me know if I can help out. We'll say, hi, let me know if I can help out. Don't enable Linnea, Linda. Or, don't enable Linda, Linnea. Wow, my words are hard. But that's very sweet of you. Getting my name confused with the other one. Too many L names. Just realized that. We've got the L's swapped with the A's this time. Anyhow, it's good to meet you, Linnea, and you too, Marzipan. So, yes, I know, XP. I understand. Linnea, the rest of us still have some chores to finish. If we chip in some shillings, would you pick up the food for grilling? The food vendor is close by. You can choose whatever you'd like. Get enough food for 6. Maya, the instructor you met this morning, will be there, of course, and our friend Anne is coming. Now we'll head over here. It is very busy today. I know. I have, obviously. Let's get something. Let's get some marshmallow. Marshmallows for dinner. What an interesting choice. Not a bad one, though. We're going to feast tonight. Thanks for picking this up. Feel free to explore the area a bit, Linnea. It might be nice to spend a little time alone with Marzipan. Find us by the campfire when you're ready for dinner. So we're not going to be spending a free time around because I want to get this done before it gets too much later. songs because I want to get everything unlocked and make my way to level 12. Linnea, you're just in time. Please come sit. We're missing someone. Ah, look, here comes Anne. Now we're complete. Hi there, I'm Anne, and this is Concord. I'm here as a guest instructor today. Giving lessons keeps us in tip-top competition shape. We're heading to a big one next week. How are you feeling, Linnea? Exhausted and happy, or can't wait for the next lesson? Go with can't wait for the next lesson. I'll remind you of that when you wake up stiff and sore tomorrow. Lisa, will you sing us a song before bed? Yeah, of course. I am going to skip this because I don't want YouTube to get mad. Oh crap, that was off of the screen. I lost my cursor. I'm going to bed. Come on, Linnea, I'll walk you to your cabin. Let's put on our clothes. Not that I don't want to hear Lisa singing, but YouTube will get real mad if I, stay over there too long. So, just in case. Twitch gets more mad about things, but you did great out there today, Linnea. We're all glad you're here. Sweet dreams. Where am I? Is this a dream? What's that over there? I think it wants me to follow. The squirrel's what that is. Good morning, Linnea. It's time to rise and shine. Turn myself back on. Let's eat breakfast with the others by the campfire. This is still bugged out. Now if I take my horse bridle off and put it back on, now it shows up. There we go. Good morning, campers. Did you sleep well, Linnea? Sleep well? Words. You still look a little tired. I had the weirdest dream. I'll try to describe it. Start with riding in the forest. Then I woke up. Holy guacamole, Linnea. That dream sounds freaky. Did you wake up scared? No, nothing. Dreams are nothing to be afraid of. Or heck yeah, that was a straight up nightmare. Dreams are nothing to be afraid of. You often have strange dreams? Yes, I have a vivid imagination, or not really. Must have been that big dinner. You mentioned shadowy figures, as in people? Say, oh my gosh, we were all in it, or it's really hard to say. It was blurry. We're all in it. Certainly did have a weird dream, but now it's broad daylight and time to enjoy some riding. Let's go jump. That'll clear your head. Go ahead and ride back to the paddock, Linnea. Maya and I will meet you there. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Dang it. Talk to me when you're ready to race. Try out the race course I set up. It's a competition without all the stress. There's no timer, so just get the hang of it and have fun. This will level my horse up. Wow, great work. Okay, yes, very good. But there's no such thing as a competition without a timer, Maya. I mean, you're basically describing a pleasure ride. It's time to do this properly. Level up our horse. Try my course with the timer. I'm here to teach you how to win ribbons. I got more experience from Maya's, though. I always forget how slow it is. Hi, nice jumping, Linnea. Good work today, Linnea. You and Marzipan ride well together. Linnea, I have an eerie feeling about that a local landmark made an appearance in the dream you told us about. I can't be sure, but come on, let's go to the forest behind the cabins and see if you recognize anything. I think we should look around the forest a bit. Does anything around here look familiar? Go where your instincts take you. Let's see if my hunch was right. What's that over there? I should clarify one thing on this little ride over. There'll be one thing that I won't be doing on stream, which is if I have like a shopping spree type of thing that I need to do, I will not be doing that while recording. But if I'm doing questing stuff, obviously that will be done. whilst recording. Do you recognize this place, Linnea? Yes, I saw it in my dream, or was I sleepwalking? Maybe in my dream it was glowing and there were shadowy people. Nope, impossible. This is too weird. But yes, I saw it in my dream. I'm sure it was a dream. Stay calm. I'll try to explain my theory. See, the origin story of Jorvik is based on magic and devotion to a mythical goddess and conflict with an evil being. It's a story of sacrifice and light in conflict with greed and darkness. Adina is a bringer of light and life and horses to this land, and there is a sect of druid that keeps her story and purpose alive. This runestone is theirs. It's not time for you to learn all yet, but you can learn this. The runestone is a source of goodness. Maybe you will be called to serve. Maybe you're under protection. But someday, somehow, you'll be made aware of your part in this legend, this epic battle. If it's more than just a legend, of course, and if you believe. Let's talk to the others about this. Let's ride back to the campfire. We're slow enough without having to wait, so we're just gonna go. You all need to hear this. Something unusual happened in the forest. That weird dream Linnea had last night, she saw the island's runestone in it. Linda, do you think the dream might have been a vision? Lisa, you're funny. Haha, just kidding. Linnea, we're completely normal around here. No need to be scared off. Oh, Alex, everything is fine. I told Linnea a little bit about the legend of Jorvik and explained that I think the weird dream last night was related to it. How much did she tell you, Linnea? That there's a fight between good and evil, druid and goddesses exist, something runestone, something. Say there's a fight between good and evil. Don't worry, Anne. I just gave her a little summary. Maybe Linnea is the kind of person who can pick up on mystical vibes, or maybe there's more to this story. Only time will tell. For now, let's focus on the here and now. Maya, what's next on the schedule? Your basic lessons with me are finished, Linnea. You're free to travel to Moorland at the stable across the bridge now. That's where I live, so of course I think it's the best place in all of Jorvik. Be careful out there, Linnea. I don't want to say your dream was a bad omen, but anyway, we'll watch over you and ask some of our friends too as well. I'll be traveling for band performances soon, but if you stay in Jorvik, I really hope to meet you again. Of course you'll see each other again. Linnea, I'll ride with you, but just in case, here's a map you can find your way to the stable. It also shows you other places in Jorvik, so it can be useful if you ever get lost. Now we have our map. Let's put this where I always put the map. Now we're just going to head on over. As this account is sticking around, I am going to just go ahead and start picking all the flowers I see. Which means Maya will probably... Oh, she's actually going to wait. Wow. Girl, you don't have to do that. It always feels good to get back home. Welcome to Moreland. Because that actually, no. That's what you call it. Moreland Stables is run by Thomas and his son, Justin. Justin is waiting for you in the inner courtyard. He's going to teach you more about how to care for your horse.
Hello.
Hi, you must be new here. Oh goodness, big yawn. My name is Justin. You said your name is Linnea. Nice to meet you. Here at Moreland Stables, we take pride in the horse's happiness. Having a horse isn't the same as owning a bike or a car. It's a relationship. The more time you spend around horses, the more you'll see how much you have to give each other. But let's start with the basics of horse care. Look at your horse's head. If you run out of food for your horse, you can buy more at the horse food store. Or a horse food store. You could call that feed supply, but okay. Run out of water, you can refill your bucket by dragging it from the backpack and dropping it on the well. Unless the well doesn't work like the ones up in the Wildwoods. Click this button to brush your horse. Completed the daily care. Your horse got a little happier. Every day you should complete this care routine. Keep your horse happy. A happier horse moves faster. Your horse's mood at any time by opening the horse's sheet. Okay.
Hey.
Well done, Linnea. A horse that is cared for every day feels healthy and happy and can run faster. Horses that don't receive daily care will become sluggish and sad and run slower. I'm going to bet that Marzipan will receive the very best care from you. Hay is sold in many shops, especially next to stables. I'm sure you already learned about filling your bucket from the well or trough, which is free, of course. You can earn shillings by helping out with Moreland stable chores. We post work that needs to be done on the notice board by the stable. The list is updated daily, so come by every day if you like. And if we look at our journal, we've got a bunch of people, such as Alex, Linda, Lisa, Anne, Justin, and Maya. I think you and Marzipan are ready for a challenge now. There's a paddock just past the shops out there. Ride over and talk to Loretta, the co-leader of the Bobcat Girls Riding Club. She's a bit of a prickly attitude, but don't be scared by that. Ask her to show you how competitions work here in Moreland. God self, stop yawning. Yes, I'm Loretta. Let me guess. Justin sent you here to learn the fundamentals of competition riding. Of course he did. Everyone at Moreland Stables wants to join my riding club. Lesson number 1. The Bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to earn your place. Lesson number 2. Train, train, train. Competition races sharpen your skills as a rider, help your horse reach its potential, and strengthen your bond. Before we move on to lesson number 3, I need to see what level you and what's your horse's name? Don't tell me it's Puffy Heart or something corny like that. I should name a horse Puffy Heart if I can. Like a Yorvik or Blood and start off. Marzipan? Okay, I guess I can work with that.
Mom.
You have to prove that you have some inkling as to what you're doing on that horse of yours. Don't worry, it's totally basic. Ride and navigate for 5 seconds. We can do this. Walk, trot, canter, and gallop. 4 basic gaits. Let's see if you can hold each for, let's say, 5 seconds. Not bad. I'm surprised. That wasn't too bad for a beginner. You and Marzipan are a good team. Now, you can stay in the paddock and play it safe riding in circles, but if you want to make a name for yourself in the Yorvik riding scene, you're going to have to aim higher. Lesson number 3, never settle for anything short of greatness. Speaking of greatness, Bartok and I have a serious competition to prepare for. My fellow club leader Tan can take it from here. Hi, you must be the new girl everyone's talking about. My name is Tatiana, but my friends call me Tan. Welcome to Yorvik. I hope Lorena did not scare you. She could be a bit intense with new arrivals, but she means well. She takes riding very seriously. That's why Loretta insists that the Bobcats be available to help the new riders at Moreland Stable train. She calls it charity work, but I have a feeling that she's secretly scouting for future Bobcats. Now, let's talk about races. Here on Yorvik, riding is a national pastime, so you will find no shortage of races as you explore. Practicing on race courses is a great way to train your horse each day. I'm going to let you try our basic track. No pressure. Remember, this is only for training. Just give it your best. You're very slow to start. You know, kids are awake upstairs and running around and stomping like little heathens they are. I try to be nice, but sometimes they get real out up there. It's been a super rainy day, so I've been stuck inside all day because, yeah. It was quite good for your first try. You've really never ridden that horse before? Seems you and Marzipan were meant for each other. If you want to help Marzipan reach their potential, you need to train every day. Race organizers like myself will give you 1 daily training session that will help your horse grow. If you're feeling competitive, you can also visit the race board and try for a high score as often as you like. When you use the race board, it will not help your horse train, but every rider can earn ribbons, and riders with the best times can even earn prize money. It was so nice to meet you, Linnea. Enjoy your time at Moreland Stables, and don't forget your training. So, like I said, I am going to do dailies on this as we go through things, just because I want everything recorded that you all see. The various what they call achievements that pop up, but a lot of times on my other alts you haven't seen pop up because I get them when I'm doing daily stuff. There's one that's achievement I believe is called Work Those Gates, and it's for going through the gates, and usually I get that one while I am doing dailies. And it can't hurt to give this horse a little bit more horse experience. Okay, kids, since y'all are a little bit loud up there, but dang. Justin, I'd like to take you to meet my dad, Thomas. He gets a real kick out of meeting every new rider. Let's head back to the courtyard. He's always around the stables. Kimball, this is my land. You have no rights here. Who needs right when you've got money and powerful friends? Your rickety stable's coming down, old man. Don't worry, we'll give you time to move those nags. Dad, what's Mr. Kimball talking about? Well, if it isn't the moral whelp. If you had any money, I'd tell you about an investment opportunity going up right here. But you don't, so I won't. See ya. Absolutely wouldn't want to be ya. This guy has the most punchable face to all of Jorvik. Oh, I'm so mad I could cuss. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry you witnessed me losing my temper. My dude, it is fine. You can tell him he's a fucking idiot, you know. It's fine. I will if you won't. Justin, who's your new friend? I'm Linnea. Who's that bully? Or I'm Linnea. What's the investment opportunity? That was Mr. Kimball from GED. They want to raise our stable and build some luxury condos instead, but I won't let that happen. Son, why don't you head back and let me deal with this? I need to prove that I own this land in order to stop that evil corporation. It's your standard horse scroll stuff. I'm great with horses, but a little bit lacking on the paperwork skills. I need more time to get my hands on some proof of ownership. If we disable enough of the GPS equipment they're setting up outside the stable, that'll buy me some time to figure something out. But all that GPS equipment looks sturdy enough to withstand everything but a hard kick from a horse. Kick from a horse, you say? What if we try rearing next to it, Marzipan? That should give it a good whack. So now we have... we can learn how to do this. Keep from running up next to it too fast. Hold on a second. Wait. This flower. The thing that you will always see about me on stream is I do get very distracted with flowers. Mostly because I will be using them later on. Linnea, it worked. You're a genius. That will delay them for a while, but I think I will need more time. You know what else will slow them down? No power. Ha! Are you and Marzipan up for another round of mischief? Right past the blacksmith and up toward the hills. You'll find the power box where the road turns at the construction site. The code to turn it off is 3008. Or maybe it's easier to remember 3008. No, 3008. 30th of August is how I remember it. I can totally see how this guy loses important information. Stop buzzing. We're going to get through these intro quests. And then I'm going to grab myself some star coins and get some of these horses that are on Bazaar that qualify for my count restriction. And then I will be come back with another video. Yeah, but let's go from here. God damn it. I know. There it goes. All right. It needs a back button on that thing. That's one thing that the keypads in the game are very obviously lacking, is a back button. I did hit it twice, it just didn't listen to me. I can hear Kimball the crook screaming at his crew. Hee hee hee. I'm sure he's blaming them. Don't fret, they're all bad guys too. Time to take advantage of the confusion and delay. Now, if we could only find the old deed for the stable, surely it says that the land is rightfully mine. The Morlands have worked the land for generations, but it was owned by the Holbrooks. Old Jasper Holbrook offered the land as a wedding gift when I married his daughter, Catherine. It was supposed to be the start of a beautiful life. Anyway, about the deed. It's definitely not in my house. I checked under the bed and everything. Oh, hey, maybe Mrs. Holdsworth has it. She's my accountant. She has a little cottage just outside the stables, close to the beach. Would you ride over and ask her? Meanwhile, I'll look around a little bit more here. Hello, you're just in time for tea. I love the update that did to her house. It's very cute. Let's sit down. You can tell me the reason for your visit. I don't think I actually have to just... whatever. Thomas can't find the deed to the property, and he told you I might have it because I'm his accountant? Oh my. I'm not an accountant. I just helped him with some math a few times. My dear friend is a wizard with horses, but he has no business conducting business. I'm afraid Thomas has nothing more than Jasper's promise of the land as a wedding gift. Sadly, Catherine died in childbirth before the deed actually changed hands. Jasper, in his anguish, blamed Thomas for her death and hasn't spoken to him since. He's never even met his grandson. Needless to say, there was never talk of the property or the paperwork after that. That's why Thomas can't find the deed. What's that? You feel like giving a stubborn old man a kick in the pants? You know, Linnea, maybe you have what it takes to convince him to make good on his promise to the young couple and save the stables. Jasper retired to a pumpkin farm a bit far from Moreland. He still keeps a storage barn around here. Right east towards Fort Pinta and to find Jasper's barn. With any luck, you'll find him there. Mount up and ride out. Who are you and what do you want? Moreland Stables is in danger of being torn down? You want my help? Forget it. Not my problem. Thomas Moreland married my daughter for her land. He doesn't grieve for her like I do. Just runs that stable with this boy of his. I let them stay on my land for 20 years out of respect for my daughter, but no more Mr. Nice Guy. G.D. can have the land. Thomas and the boy can make their own way. Now get out of here, kid. I'm done talking about this. Can't you see I have backbreaking work to do? This barn won't clean itself. Ask him, why don't I help you out? Or say, do you want to talk about your daughter? We're going to say, why don't I help you out? Oh, what? You aren't put off by my gruffness? Catherine used to work with me in the barn when she was about your age. I suppose it would be nice to have your help for a little bit. Remind me of the good old days. Will you help me clean up around the barn? This doesn't look like trash. A baby blanket, a wedding photo, a letter addressed to Dad? This must be Catherine's box.
Sir, Chatty.
Why are you meddling in Catherine's things? First you offer to help, then you break my sad heart all over again. I should have known not to let my guard down. That letter is addressed to me. Hand it over. The baby blanket and the photo? Doesn't matter to me. Take it to Justin for all I care. Go. This man needs a graphical update. Dorlith got one. We interact with her less than we do him. What am I doing? I went the wrong way. I got distracted with flowers. That's the ADHD right there.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Linnea. I'm stressing out big time. The bulldozers are scheduled for tomorrow. Can you believe it? I feel like pulling out my hair. I just talked to Maya about moving the horses somewhere safe. I don't guess you had any luck tracking down that deed. You have something for me from my mom? I'm not quite sure I understand. Baby blanket from a box in Jasper's barn?
Is it?
You met my grandfather?
Don't know.
Jasper thinks that my dad only married my mom for land to build the stables. That's crazy. The stables were her idea.
Hey.
When I was old enough, my dad shared some of the letters he and mother wrote to each other. She often wrote of her dream to open stables for girls from all over the world to visit and experience the joy of bonding with horses here in Jorvik. Her dream became his, and he passed it on to me. Every writer who visits Moreland Stables keeps Catherine's dream alive. If Jasper knew this, there's no way he'd let her dream die. Please, Linnea, will you take me to him? We can show him my parents' letters. Okie Back up we go. You're back? I thought I was pretty clear about my position. I'm no dummy. I can see you brought my grandson to play the sympathy card. He looks like his parents. What are those papers you're shaking at me?
Chatty.
That's Catherine's handwriting. These letters describing my daughter's dreams are showing me to have been a proud fool. It cost me a son and grandson. I won't let it cost us the stables. Words.
Hey.
You haven't lost me, Grandpa.
Chatty.
I thank you, boy. Anyhow, I have to get the deed to Thomas before Kimball the crook can crush my daughter's dream and turn it into condos. I put the deed in a chest for safekeeping years ago. Then I buried the chest, of course. The question is, where the heck did I bury it? It was close to the old lighthouse. I remember that much. Here, take this shovel. I'll mark the places on your map where the deed might be buried. What'd you mumble about old men and poor record keeping skills? Surely you don't mean me. Anyway, it's time to dig, Linnea. The fate of the stables is in your hands. And her Horse Girl movie stuff. Although we don't have to win a race. Alright, up here, and to get our first star as well. It's the deed. You found it. Now Thomas can prove his ownership of the Moreland stables. Linnea, since you found the deed, you deserve to hand it to Thomas and see the joy in his face when he realizes his stables are saved. 700 player experience? Wow, I need more of that. Justin, I hope you and your father will forgive a grieving old man for multiplying the family's pain. I'd like to make amends if you'll have me in your life.
Hey.
We're just down the road, Grandpa. I'd love to show you the stables someday. Look, here comes Dad now. Justin, I need your help with the horses. Kimball is on his way. As most people know or would have guessed, the contractor's creed is never be on time. We love demolition jobs, especially the sad ones. So we make sure to be early for those. Ha ha ha. Oh, life is good. Wait, what? You got your smelly hands on the deed? Fine, fine. We'll leave now, but we'll be back. And we're still billing you for showing up today. Plus the project cancellation fee. Unbelievable. We didn't hire you, remember? Details. We'll just take our equipment on to the next job. We've got a senior citizen home to tear down. Rude. Nass. He's a menace. Of course he tore up the road to Dilmer's Highland on his way out. That was quite the ordeal. Thanks for your part in saving Moreland Stables, Linnea. Let's go see the horses. Justin? Maybe you can visit us later, Jasper? Or should we call you Gramps now? Waiting, bye. I'm not mistaken, that is the end of, that's the end of the, intro quest. But what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to end this video here. I don't want these to be super duper long videos. It's long enough that they're this one's going to be almost an hour. But I also want to look over here because I've never actually explored this place while the contractors are here. Alright, anyway. I'm going to head back down to Moreland Stables. I'm going to get myself some star coins. We're going to get some horses while they are still on sale. And yeah, I will be back with a new video in just a few moments.